So do you really want to live like that, half alive and half dead, or do you want to create your life the way you want? You might feel because of the way we are living that we are alien to this earth, but technically we are nothing but the piece of the same planet only. And once you start doing this breath, irrespective of what happens around you, you start becoming more and more stable in your life. If you are living here on this planet for 100 years, then it will be experiential, it would be 1,000 years for the people. You never get started with spirituality, you only pick the pace. Why did I say that? Hi, Namaskaram and welcome back. If you have seen one of my last video in which I have already explained that you are nothing but the same piece of this planet. If you see, pay attention consciously, then you can be able to see that everything borns from this planet and so you are. So you might feel because of the way we are living that we are alien to this earth, but technically we are nothing but the piece of the same planet only. So whatever you are seeing as a life on this planet, you are a piece of that. So when we talk about spirituality, spiritual means there's a physical dimension of life which we can easily perceive through our sensory organs, but there is another dimension of life which you cannot perceive through our sensory organs. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist just because you cannot perceive it. It means it exists. There is an aspect of life, there is a dimension of life which is existential, but it's just that we cannot perceive it. So that is what I'm saying as non-physical or spiritual dimension of life. Now, there is a spiritual dimension of life within yourself. There's a physical part of your body, but there is a spiritual aspect of it as well. Now, what is spiritual aspect? That we do not know about it, but it doesn't mean that it is not there within yourself. The day you born, from that day only it started. But the only thing is, today if you pay attention towards it and you start learning more about it, started knowing about it, start experiencing about it, then only you say you are picking the pace. Why you are picking the pace is only because from the beginning it started, but it was unconsciously. But from here you are trying to put conscious attention. That is why I'm saying that you are picking the pace from here. So you never get started with spirituality, you only pick the pace. Now you may say, why do you need to pick the pace? Because my life is going amazingly well. You might be clubbing, partying, you might be going on a vacation every 2 months, you might be enjoying your life for sure. But a lot of things that is happening in our life accidentally. Let me give you an example. If you are working on any kind of job in corporate, then you might be knowing how desperately people wait for the weekends. Yes, no? Because the entire week they're dying. They are getting frustrated throughout the week because of the meeting, because of the way the boss reacts, because of the projects and everything else. But when the last 2 days comes of the weekend, they just amazingly live. Yes or no? So how you are basically living is, you are living for certain days and then you are dying for certain days. So do you really want to live like that, half alive and half dead? No, right? Even if your career is amazing, even if this work life is amazingly going on, still there will be issues in your relationship, still there will be issues in finance wise, still there will be issues in health wise. Every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, in every 1 month or 2 months, these kind of problems manifest in your life. See, if you try to pay attention to this life, then 90-95% of the things that is happening around yourself is not because of you. It's because of somebody else's decisions, it's because of the nature's decision, it's because of the universe's decision. Yes or no? Only 5-6% thing we are choosing, we are being able to control. And that is why I am saying that we are living our life accidentally. Do you really want to live your life accidentally, or do you want to create your life the way you want? Now, even if your job career is good, even if your finance, health, relationship, everything is good, still there are something that we like, still there are something that we dislike. Let's say, for example, there's a person whom we do not like. Whatever they do, whatever they say, we just blast out of anger, isn't it? There are sometimes you do not get good food, there are sometimes you get food. So all of these things make us more and more unstable in our life. We go sometimes up, we go sometimes down, we are sometimes living, we are sometimes dying, we are living accidentally. So do you really want to live your life like this? Or do you really want to get all the controls of your life and live the way that you want? At least everything that is happening within you must be happening the way you want. Yes, no? That is where you pick the pace, because you want to bring balance, clarity and intensity in your life. That is when you can call yourself as human being, because every other animals or every other plants are living on the same earth. But what is the difference between you and them? The only difference is you and them is that other animals call as creatures, but humans are called as beings, because they can choose the way they can become. Now, to choose how you can become, or to get started with spirituality, to get started with non-physical dimension aspect of life, what you can do? So first thing that you can do is go to some spiritual teacher or some guru which is legit. You have to first figure it out, be very skeptic about it whenever you are going. Then you experience a little bit, then you go and try something. Then if you feel it is legit, then you can go deeper more into it. Now if I talk about myself, if I talk that how can you get started from the basic, from the beginning, from now onwards, then since I am with Isha Foundation, I can give you certain tools from them which can help you to get started in this journey. So this Upa Yoga is nothing but very easy physical practices that you can perform every single day to align your body energy, so that in spiritual aspect, whenever you try to experience and explore more, this body as a tool can enhance your perception to experience beyond physicality and get this balance in your life. Now to explore more deeper into the spiritual aspect of life, you can get started with Isha Kriya, which focuses on breath and your thoughts. Now once you focuses on these two aspects, mostly your life will start getting into track. You will start having clarity, you will start having less thoughts in your mind, so that you can think about something that is valuable to you, something that matters to you. Now once you start thinking like that, clarity will start coming into your life. And once you start doing this breath and start doing this Isha Kriya again and again for more longer period of time, balance will start coming into your life. Irrespective of what happens around you, irrespective of something that make you feel angry, make you feel frustrated, you will start becoming more and more stable in your life, more and more at ease in your life. Now if you want to enhance them, if you want to go deeper into it, then for physical aspect of life you can go for Hatha Yogas, and for spiritual aspect of life you can go for Shambhavi or Shakti Chalana Kriya. Now if you combinedly perform them, if you combinedly do them, practice them every single day, the intensity that you are looking for will start coming into your life. Now why do you need intensity in your life is because whatever people achieve in 10 years, just because you are intense about doing everything, you can be able to achieve that in 1 year. So if you are living here on this planet for 100 years, then it will be experienced, it will be 1000 years for the people, because the way or the kind of impact that you have created is not possible for any other human being. So that is why having intensity within you will fast forward your life. The way you are living life or the impact that creating on this world will enhance them. And most important thing, you are never going to feel bored in your life, only because there is intensity. Now if I talk about myself a little bit, the way we are living here in the ashram is that in the 4:30 or 3:30 we are waking up, and after that we are not realizing how the day ends, and we are at 9:50 in the night, and we are just sleeping, we are just going to bed, we are closing as a next day 5:30. So this is how the life is going on. If you live your life like this intensely, by the end of your life you might not know, did I fulfill my goal of my life, did I fulfill the purpose of my life, but you will definitely feel it was worth it. You will definitely feel I was successful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.